You've clicked on this video because you're overthinking. And so you're going to have to be open to the solutions I give, even if you don't think they'll work. If you can make that promise to me, we could get on with the video. And I want to start off the video by telling a little story about myself and with like me overthinking, just to see if you can relate to me, because if you can, this video will definitely help you. So I remember those times in school when most people would like you know those like bad kids, like bad behaved kids who would like get detentions and they just wouldn't care about it. It's like they get angry in the moment, but after that it's like, I got detention. That was like weird for me. Like if I was to get a detention, I'd start overthinking. I remember one time I got threatened with a detention, and basically it was like, no, actually, I like essentially got a detention, but then like because I was well behaved for the rest of the lesson, they just moved it down to like a final warning. Like a final warning is obviously like the final thing before you get a detention. Anyway, I got that detention and I was overthinking, bro. Like I was in the class and I was thinking about like going home and having to tell my parents I got detention and how they would react. Like I don't get beat at home or anything, by the way. I was overthinking about it though. I thought I was gonna get like punished and I wouldn't be able to play my PlayStation. Like I was so like just like I was overthinking so much. I was so anxious about it. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even that deep, bro. It wasn't even that deep. I went home. I asked my mom, "Hey, mom, I got a detention. Oh, wow, you ever got a detention? Well, there's talking at school, blah, blah, blah." And then I didn't get a detention, by the way. I've, like, not got a detention ever. But I had, like, a final warning. I don't even think I had a final warning. I don't even think, like, she logged anything. So I was there panicking over something that wasn't necessary to panic over. And if I could go back and tell my younger self about this habit that I'm going to teach you in this video, he wouldn't have panicked whatsoever. He wouldn't have even cared about it, bro. Not like he wouldn't care about the detention, but he wouldn't have been overthinking about it because he knew it's like, it doesn't matter right now. It's literally for tomorrow. And it's literally just an hour after school. The habit I'm talking about is deep journaling. Now, deep journaling is kind of like, it's almost like getting something off your chest, but without telling anyone about it. So you've probably got something off your chest before. You've probably like talked to someone about like how you feel or like why you're panicking or something. Maybe it's like your mom or your dad, or usually it's like your parents, or maybe it's like a friend, right? But with deep journaling, it's literally just to yourself. It's like no one else can touch that journal if you really want it to. If you really want it to be untouched. Deep journaling helps with overthinking because it's almost like it's saved to the hard drive, right? Like imagine like you know RAM, random access memory, it's like that's what happens in the moment. That's like what's running currently. But when it's like saved to the hard drive, it doesn't need to be thought about anymore because it's saved. If we need to go back to it, we could go back to it. So I'll show you what I mean. Right now, you're probably overthinking about something, and so you've clicked on this video to stop overthinking about it. And so right now, it's in your random access memory or like the RAM in your brain, and it's like it's just running and running and running and running, and you like basically you can't let it stop. You need to save it to somewhere, and that's where a journal comes in because when you journal, you save it to the hard drive because you'll write like you'll get your pen and your piece of paper, you'll write down something, and then it's saved to the hard drive. You don't need to think about it anymore. And if you do need to think about it, it's as simple as opening a couple of pages. And so another analogy, I got this analogy from a guy named Hamza, a great guy, is the earphone analogy. So right now, your thoughts are like this, all tangled up, right? But when you journal, it's kind of like your thoughts slowly untangle. And to be honest, it's kind of like this, right? It's like there's one tangled bit, and the rest is fine. And that's kind of how your thoughts are going to be. There's still going to be a little bit of like a problem here, but it's better than like this, right? Like, you know, would you rather have this, or would you rather have like that? Like, look at that. Like, look at the difference, right? Would you rather have these thoughts all tangled, or these thoughts which are like barely tangled? Deep journaling can help create a clear-cut plan to follow. So what I mean by that is, actually, I'll tell you a story. So the videos I'm recording right now, like today it is the 30th of March. I set a goal to get 30 videos uploaded onto the channel by March 31st. So tomorrow. I'll be real with you, bro. I have 4 videos to record. This is the second video out of 4. But yesterday, I was in a mess, bro. I was overthinking about it. I was panicking, probably just like you are now. I was panicking. I was overthinking, like, what do I do, bro? Like, I'm gonna get the forfeit, and like, the forfeit, by the way, is all the people in my friend group get to like slap the back of my neck as hard as they can. And just for reference, that's more than 10 guys going to bang on my neck, bro. Bang, bang, bang. And like, I literally like leave school looking like that, bro. And I didn't want to look like that at the end of school. So I decided, okay, we need a plan. And I immediately grabbed my phone, went on Samsung Notes, just typed in a couple of things, made a quick and easy plan, and now I'm executing on it. I've made 4 scripts, I've made 4 videos, and I'm going to edit 4 videos, and I'm going to get them posted before the 8 a.m. of Friday the 31st of March 2023. And another benefit of having a journal is that you can be introspective. Now, introspectiveness is kind of like looking at yourself and actually like starting to understand yourself. And so when you journal, you can journal about things like, what are my values? What do I want out of my girlfriend, my future wife? What do I want out of life? You can start asking these big questions to figure out more about yourself. And that is truly beautiful. When you understand more about yourself, you can act accordingly in a way which will make you a happier, healthier person. And that's what I wish for you. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, do all the algorithmic stuff, and I'll see you later. Safe.